Hi, first grade, and welcome to reading. Today we're going to read the book, That Book Woman. It's by Heather Henson, pictures by David Small. As I read this book, I want you to use your eyes to look at the pictures and look at the characters. I want you to look for details. What are they doing? I want you to notice the way the words appear on the pages. Listen and follow along as I read this book out loud. That Book Woman. My folks and me, we live way up, as up can get. So high we hardly sight a soul, 'cept hawks a-winging in the sky, and critters hid among the trees. My name is Cal, and I am not the first one nor the least one neither, but I am the oldest boy. I can help Pop with the plowing, and I fetch the sheeps when they take a wander. And I can bring the cow home too, come evening time, which is right handy, seeing as how my sister Lark would keep her nose atwixt the pages of a book. Daybreak to dusky dark, if Mama would allow, the readinest child you ever did see. That's what Pop says. Not me. I was not born to sit so stony still, a-staring at some chicken scratch. And I do not fancy it one bit when Lark plays teacher, the onlyest school a jillion times, back down the creek. And even then, Lark can hardly spread her wings and fly. So now she aims to school us herself. But me, I am no scholar boy. That's why I'm the first to hear the clippity-clop and spy the sorrel mare, red as clay. I am the first to know the rider is no man at all, but a lady wearing breeches for all the world to see. Course, we make that stranger kindly welcome, and she's friendly as can be. And after sips of sassy tea, she lays her saddlebag upon the table, and what spills out might just as well be gold, the way Lark's eyes shine penny bright, the way her hands, they won't keep still, reaching out to grab a treasure. Now what that lady brings, it's sure no treasure, not to me, but books? Would you believe a parcel of books she's packed clear up the mountainside? A hard day's ride and all for naught, I reckon. For if she aims to sell her wares, just like the tinker man who travels round with pots and pans and such, it's been a plain and simple fact. We have no greenbacks here, no shiny coins to spend, leastways not on dumb old books. Well, Pap, he takes one look at Lark and clears his throat. A trade, he says. A poke of berries for one book. My hands double fist behind my back. I yearn to speak, but don't dare it. It is the very poke I picked for pie, not books. To my surprise, that lady shakes her head real firm. She will not take a poke of berries, nor a mess of greens, nor anything Pap names to trade. These books are free. As free as air. Not only that, why, 2 weeks to the day she'll come again to swap these books for more. Now me, I do not care one hoot for what that bookwoman has carried round, and it would not bother me at all if she forgot the way back to our door. But here she'll come right through the rain and fog and cold. That horse of hers sure must be brave, I reckon. Wow. She's coming in rain, snow, all kinds of weather. Comes on a time the world turns white as Grandpap's beard. The wind, it shrieks like bobcats do deep inside the dark of night. So here we sit, tucked round the fire, no thought to howdy-do's this day. Why, even critters of the wild will keep ahead, come snow like this. Ooh, look at that snowstorm. Look here. But sacks alive, we hear a tap, tap, tap. Upon the window glass, and there she be, wrapped tip to toe. She makes her trade right through the crack to keep us folks from catching cold. And when Pap bids her stay the night, she only shakes her head. My horse will see me home, she says. Wow, she brought them books even in this blizzard. I stand a spell to watch that book woman disappear. And thoughts, they go swirling round inside my head, just like the whirly flakes outside our door. It's not the horse alone that's brave, I reckon, but the rider too. And all at once I yearn to know what makes that bookwoman risk catching cold, or worse. I pick a book with words and pictures too, and hold it out. Teach me what it says. And Lark, she does not laugh or even tease, but makes a place and quiet like we start to read. Pap says it's written in the signs how long or short the winter stays. This year, the signs, they all foretold of deepest snow, of cold eternal. And even though most days were tight as toes, pinched into boughten shoes, I do not mind a puzzlement, I know, but true. What is he doing here? Looks like he's reading. It's night on spring before that bookwoman can stop to visit a spell. And Mama makes a gift, the only precious thing she can, her recipe for berry pie, which is the best grub earthly. Not much, I know, for all your trouble, Mama says. And then her voice goes low with pride, and for making two readers out of one. Duck my head and wait until the very last to speak my mind. Wish there was something I could gift you too. The bookwoman turns to look at me with big dark eyes. Come here, Cal, she says real gentle, and I come close. Read me something. I open the book I'm holding, a new one bought this very day. Just chicken scratch I used to figure, but now I see what's truly there. And I read a little out. That's gift enough, she says, and smiles so big it makes me smile right back. The end. I really liked that book. So now, guys, I want you to think about what is the gist of this story? What was this story mostly about? Go answer it in the questions below.